It's so crazy out there that if you don't watch the news for a few days, you might miss the main point of what's going on. There is a big event going on right now. The SEC is being challenged again by Ripple, and based on the latest rumors and news, it looks like it is doing very well. So well, in fact, that experts think XRP Ripple will reach $305 this year. You can't ignore this positive sign. Let us take it one step at a time. Notice of the legal fight between Ripple and the SEC has gotten everyone in the crypto industry's attention. It may be almost over, or it may be the start of something new. Recent news suggests that a settlement may be on the way. The legal back and forth could soon come to an important conclusion. In the middle of all the reports, well-known people in the community like 25 Hours, there has been a lot of talk about this, especially after King XRP said that a settlement could be a huge win for Ripple after years of navigating the murky waters of SEC scrutiny. But it doesn't mean that all legal issues are settled. Judge Annalisa Torres had already said that Ripple's sales of XRP to institutions were investment contracts, and she gave the company a huge fine of $125 million. The SEC is now appealing parts of the ruling in the hopes of overturning some decisions, such as those about programmatic sales of XRP. This finding adds another level of complexity. But Ripple might have a plan B ready in case this happens. A famous lawyer named James Murphy, also known as Meta Lawman, recently said that Ripple should file a cross-appeal to fight the decision on institutional sales. When Murphy talked to Christy Warner of Crypto Law, she made a strong case for why the large XRP sales shouldn't be considered securities. His reasoning was both useful and smart, and it put light on how these deals worked. They were like doing business with goods. He said this was like the famous Howey case, which set the standard for how to define an investment contract in U.S. securities law. In that case, W.J. Howey sold orange groves to people who made money when they sold oranges. But Murphy said that the traders who bought XRP were just getting it at a lower price so they could sell it for a profit, just like the orange buyers in Howey. All they are doing is buying the good at a discount and making enough money by selling it to retail. Murphy said, drawing a connection that is very important in the crypto space, this isn't just a matter of law. It has to do with what XRP stands for in general. Murphy made it clear that these firms would have bought Ripple stock instead of its digital token if they really wanted to invest in the company as a whole. So he said selling XRP to banks should be seen as buying and selling goods, not investing in securities. This difference could have huge effects on Ripple's future and its case against the SEC. If Ripple does what Murphy says and files a cross-appeal, it could question one of the SEC's main claims. Would make it even clearer that XRP is not a security, at least in these institutional transactions. A move like this might make Ripple stronger and change how cases are handled in the future. For the Bitcoin market as a whole, not just Ripple. The Ripple case is seen as a model for how to handle digital assets, and a cross-appeal could make the courts look at important parts of securities law again in the context of crypto and blockchain, just when you thought the case between Ripple and the SEC couldn't get any worse. Experts now say that XRP will make a huge breakthrough. There is something that could shake the crypto market to its core. The numbers they are predicting are so huge that they blow my mind. I promise you that you won't want to miss what's next. You could be sitting on a gold mine if you have XRP. Analysts and fans of XRP both think the digital asset will have a historic rise, which is making people very excited. People used to think of it as a risky bet, but now they see it as a once-in-a-lifetime chance, similar to the early days of Bitcoin. When Crypto Barbie posted, "Imagine being this early with Bitcoin," she said exactly what everyone was feeling. You are, but with XRP. The same thing will happen. After a few years, very few people will have just one XRP. This is because XRP is like Bitcoin but stronger. The hopeful mood doesn't end there. Analysts are saying that this is the last shakeout before XRP takes a huge jump, which will be driven by its unique uses and long history of fixing real-world problems. As Jack the Rippler said in a tweet, the price of XRP will not be limited as long as you solve a real problem for real people. Value, not market cap or quantity, sets the price. Only for use. From this point of view, it's clear that XRP's value isn't just a guess. It is different from other cryptocurrencies because it is based on real-world uses. If you pay close attention to the charts, XRP's trends look like they are getting ready for another huge move. Analyst Helkin Ashi has pointed out that XRP has a past of repeating patterns. He says that in the past, XRP has always risen to new heights after a long time of consolidation. In early 2017, XRP went from being worth less than a cent to almost $4 by early 2018. This was the most well-known case of this. An incredible 70,000% rise in just 1 year. Ashi thinks that a similar breakout is about to happen again. He says that the price of XRP has been going through cycles. XRP went down after its high point in 2013, but it went back up in 2015. After the boom in 2017, this pattern continued. The price of XRP went up again in 2021, though not as dramatically as the first time. Right now, XRP is trading around 50 cents. Ashi thinks this might be the last shakeout before XRP starts another huge rise. His research shows that XRP could go above $16 in the next few months and could even hit an amazing $305 in the long term, which is a 57,155% rise from its current value. These forecasts are not just wishful thinking. XRP's past shows that it often goes against what people expect and starts growing again after long times of consolidation. Additionally, the upcoming end of the SEC case could be the exact thing that sets off this surge. XRP has been hurt for years by regulatory uncertainty. A settlement with the SEC or even a good result for Ripple could get rid of this. In a tweet, Amonix said that this bull run will melt faces XRP. Bullish predictions are making people feel excited, and it's hard not to feel the same way. The main thing to remember is that XRP's value is closely linked to how useful it is, which is something that many experts agree on. Unlike assets that are only bought and sold for speculation, XRP is keeping power because it can solve real-world problems like cross-border payments and liquidity issues. The need for XRP will grow along with the need for these options. It's not just a dream that XRP could hit new heights. Based on its history and possible uses in the future, it's a real option. And since we're talking about how useful XRP is, there's a big project going on in the background that could totally change the game. It's not just making noise that XRP is taking over the world of banking. Most people don't even know it. This kind of use in the real world could be what drives XRP to $300 or even higher. You could miss one of the best chances in crypto history if you aren't paying attention. So it's slowly becoming clearer that XRP is being used all over the world, and its rising usefulness is directly linked to its potential for big price increases. Let's look at Qatar National Bank. Over 30,000 people work for one of the biggest banks in the Middle East and North Africa. It has offices in 28 countries. QNB recently won several awards for its innovations in digital banking, and they credit Ripple in it for making their cross-border money transfers quick and safe. Ripple is already working with mainstream banking systems to help them update their payment systems. This is a great example of how it does this. With products like the QNB Pay wallet, QNB is continuing to grow its digital presence. Ripple in it has been a key part of making foreign payments easier for customers. These kinds of agreements show how Ripple's technology is helping big businesses with real-world issues. It makes international transactions faster, safer, and cheaper. This not only proves that XRP is useful, but it also shows how its role in global banking is growing. It's impossible to overstate how important this acceptance is. Making it easy to send money across borders with Ripple is a big deal, especially in places like the Middle East where businesses and people need to send money across borders every day. The demand for XRP is expected to grow very quickly as more banks and other financial institutions use Ripple in it to improve their services. This huge rise in demand, which is caused by how useful it is in real life, could lead to a huge price rise. Ripple's agreements with big banks like QNB show that XRP could become more than just a cryptocurrency in the future. It is quickly growing into an important part of the world's banking system. The growing potential of XRP grows as these real-world uses grow. More people will want to buy XRP as more businesses use Ripple's technology. And now the only question is, what do you think about that? What do you think about the XRP Ripple token? What do you think will happen? Could you tell me in the comments? I'd be interested. This video has now come to an end.